What up, Sagittarius? This is going to be your May Bone Curio reading. You know how we do this, Sagittarius. We are going to start with the bones. Oh, good Lord. Why? Why we got to get all this extra?
Because it's us.
Not her prancing around here and doing a dance for y'all, too, like y'all can see. Good Lord. All right, Sag. Let's get it. We're going to do the bones curios first, then we're going to go into the tarot for some further confirmation, and then we will conclude with the empath oracle. Sag, I don't have no nails, and so I am trying to literally pick these up with nubs. Did I get everything? Yes, we got it. Sagittarius, Sagittarius, Sagittarius. All right. Let's see what we have. We're going to throw this here. Okay, good. So, we definitely have a move coming in. Now, for some of you, it's interesting because it is in the travel sector, but I don't necessarily see relocation. For some of you, this could be a move, but this could be, say you live in the city, you might be moving further out. It also could be, too, that because there's travel, maybe some of you have some type of, what would you call it? Co-residency? Like, flight attendants, some of them are based in one place and live another place. Or either this could be retirement where you live 6 months in one spot and then you're in another spot. It's interesting. It's in the travel sector, so maybe some of you travel. So it could be too that you're only in your home part of the time and then you're somewhere else because of travel. Now, I do feel with the Eight of Cups, this is moving on or moving away from something. But because it's in the travel, for some of you, this could be just a lot of movement. Now, we know Sagittarius, typically as a sign, y'all don't like to stay put. So most of y'all end up getting jobs where there is a lot of travel. I know Sagittarius that change apartments as soon as the lease is up. They go to a different place. So some of y'all, it may just be that you get bored or you outgrow a place. Or this could be, I got a summer home, a winter home, or something like that. Let me know in the comments. Some of you, I feel like there is something with continuing your education. So you might be thinking about, okay, I only had my associates and I'm going back for my bachelor's, or I only have my bachelor's and I'm going back for my master's, or I have my master's and now I want my PhD. This doesn't necessarily just mean college, though. For some of you, there may be certification programs because it brings in money. Whatever this is, it's like I'm doing this because it's going to bring in a better financial gain for me. Some of you in the health thing, there may be a job loss within that, and that could be why you're going back to school to get certified or do something else. Interesting enough, the bad spell work, job loss crosses over that into the health. So could it be that maybe you're working with somebody that is stressing you out and they could be trying to push you out of a job? For some, yeah. For a few, though, if you're working in the medical field, this could be some type of irritation with a job that maybe you're looking at something else. Now, purposely, it looks like that you could have somebody stressing you out. We have the Jack of Hearts, which is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. And the stress heart is at the bottom. Also showing too, crown is upside down. And let's see. And then we have the Queen of Wands, which is Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. So you may have somebody that's purposely trying to stress you out in a job situation. Because they're trying to get you to move forward or just to stress you out. So maybe that you won't do as good of a job. So be careful with somebody that you work with. That also could be where the moving on is like I'm going towards something else. Now up here, let me move him out the way. We have the devil, we have the claw, We have Nine of Pentacles. Somebody could be trying to cause some interference on self-employment or independence. So it looks like that you're trying to give birth to something new. For some of you, I'm wondering if there is a pregnancy that comes in unexpectedly and it's like, okay, now I can't move forward, or now I can't take this job or this position because of the situation that I'm in. If not a pregnancy, for some of you, this could be a new beginning that's coming in, but there is opposition about it. Now, some of you may not be looking clearly at what the opposition is because your eye is turned upside down. Also could be that maybe there's a new beginning coming and you're not really sure what it is. For some of you, we definitely have masculine energy that may be a part of this. Now, of course, if this is a pregnancy, duh, we know what that's about. But for some of you, there may be a new beginning with a love interest. Now, whether you're male or female, 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 male, male, whatever, this could just be indicating that a love interest is coming in. For some of you, I feel like that there's something that is opening up that you're passionate about, that you can make money with, but we have the hip joint, which is basically like, I need to be flexible. I need to be able to pivot a little bit. Some of you might be trying to balance career with love. You know, I want money, I want money, I want money, but I also want love too. Some of you may have met somebody where it's like, okay, I'm really focused on my career, but then this new beginning comes in and now I'm not sure. Also could be that, oh, there's a pregnancy. So maybe there's some things that need to be flexible when it comes to either love or something that you're passionate about. In the good spell work, we definitely have a connection with a new friend or a best friend that is coming in. Nine of Pentacles shows that you could be connecting with someone that is a friend that brings in opportunities. Maybe there's networking or something that comes in with this person. I get you standing your ground. There's a lot of communication with the mockingbird and also with the chicken. Let's see. Some of you may also be feeling a little overwhelmed with the amount of talking or networking that you're doing. Like, you know, sometimes y'all want to move and then sometimes y'all want to be by yourself. So it could be that I'm connecting with new people, but I'm also not wanting to be overwhelmed with the new energy. And I feel like there's a lot of movement that some of y'all are like, I don't want to move as a group. I want to be more independent. So kind of get in where you fit in with that, Sag, because I feel like that you may have people that connect and then they become really, really good friends. And then there's a standoffish energy to it. Like, we're cool, we're not cool. Now, this is a general read. This necessarily doesn't have to just be them. This could be you or them, which means that there may be this thing of let's hang out and then nobody talks. So I think it's just balancing energy. Definitely with the new home, this is in your good luck sector, but we got the Nine of Swords, which is stress. Ace of Pentacles is on top of this. A transformation is coming in. Some of you might have something that happens in your job that requires more travel or movement. And you're initially stressed by it. It's like, okay, let me try to figure what this transformation is. It could be like, oh, I got a promotion and they want me to move to Utah. Now I got to figure out how to find a place in Utah and how to manage it. Or for some of you, there may even be a bigger move that comes in. So there's a transformation that brings a little bit of stress, but it looks like that you're being spiritually guided with this. It's interesting too, because the angel is protecting whatever this new thing is against this evil eye energy. Now, the evil eye energy is close to your middle, which means that some of y'all have a lot of haters in your camp that are looking at you, and Spirit is kind of showing you that you need to be careful with that. The bullet casing is there. We have a key. We have a lot of opportunities that are coming in, but we also have a lot of eyes on you, which means that some of you might be in a position where you're being seen and people are looking at it not in a good way, but a negative way. Like, oh, here we go. Sagittarius got another award. Oh, look at this. Sagittarius is the top leader in the the group this week. Oh, with Sagittarius got a Mary Kay card. Whatever it is. Some of y'all may be getting some type of blessing and opportunity, and we got keys coming in. So there's a new beginning. Bullet casing is showing that somebody is actually trying to make that a little bit harder for y'all, like trying to block you. Now, it's interesting because it looks like you have a lot of opportunities coming in, but your crown is upside down. So you're stressed. You may not be operating in your best confidence this month, which could be like, okay, typically I'm a little bit stronger about how I feel about something, but this month I'm not really sure if this is working for me. So I think some of y'all are going to be working out something. Now, be careful of what people say, because we have this water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, that could be talking to you and saying some things that actually make you feel a little stressed, or they could be putting doubts there. Now, we do have money coming in. We got travel again. Some of you could be traveling or working with a friend that brings in money. But we also have, be careful of false people, fake people. Interesting enough, is pointing towards love. We also have the explosion on the other side, which could be something that comes in really, really fast. And we have the magnifying glass, which means I need to look at these opportunities or these situations very, very closely. Now, there's a lot of spiritual things that are happening for you guys. This could be spiritual growth this month. Your witch's hat is in the upright manifestation, and this is in your money. But you also have a demon head in your money too, and the handcuffs are under this person. Some of y'all are working with somebody that's trying to hold you back. They're not wanting you to manifest something. I do see, though, that regardless of if this is somebody trying to hold you back, opportunities are still coming in. Nine of Wands to me is, oh, this is Eight of Wands, I'm sorry, is messages. So this is messages about opportunities that are coming in. You're being admired really favorably in your money sector, which means that you have somebody that you work with that's like, oh, I like Sagittarius. I like what they're doing. But you have the demon head under this, where it looks like the handcuffs, somebody is trying to hold you back. The moon card is upside down, which makes me think that you're not seeing everything that's coming your way. So could this be somebody that you work with that's trying to block an opportunity? So it's like, I didn't see this, or I didn't even hear about this, or I didn't even know that this was available. You might have to kind of make sure that you stay on point. King of Pentacles is there. We also have your purse in the upright, which is money coming in. So we have money coming in here, money coming in here, opportunities there, money here, and then money with doing something that you're passionate about. So some of y'all are in a really good space, but there could be some type of jealousy or opposition because of that. The Bloom card is in your home, and this could be that there is going to be some type of harvest. For some of you, I don't know, maybe you're doing something home base. You also could be remodeling, redecorating, or there could be some changes that are coming around your home. This also could be a lot of plants, which makes sense. I just put like about $150 worth of plants in the yard. So we're just waiting for them to bloom. So this could be beautifying your home. Let's see. Money, a lot of opportunities, some opposition, definitely new love coming in. Looks like the ancestors are bringing them in. You definitely have an ancestor that is trying to get your attention. The skeleton hand is on top of the ancestor. So let's see. This Eight of Spades. This could be overthinking. You might have an ancestor that's like, you're thinking too much. You're overthinking a situation. So the message may be, let's just go ahead and try to relax, not overthink something too much. Definitely show some protection. Sun is in the upright. Your anchor is upside down, which means stability is coming, but you haven't quite made it yet. Be careful of people that are borrowing money from you or wanting something from you. Your time, your energy. Some of you, I feel like that you're going to be doing some type of trip near the water, because we have the sun and the mermaid. So this could be that I'm going somewhere. For some of you, could be moving closer to water. Definitely see a lot more travel with play coming in. So it could be, oh, I want to go here, I want to do this, and I'm expanding. And I think Jazz got has a lot of concerts and things that she's probably hitting this summer. So for some of y'all might be doing road trips with people. Like, okay, I want to go here, I want to do this, because there's a lot of play with travel. All right, let's look at the cards, Sag, and see what's coming in. Some of you might even connect with a love interest on an outing or trip, or even at a concert or some type of event. All right. Sagittarius, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, Sagittarius. All right, let's see. So the first card that we get is the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, and this is unambitious, unskilled, cutting corners, unreliable, unwilling to work. Now, this could be a problem with a job, with a person. Wheel of Fortune in reverse, bad timing, instability, out of control. I don't think this is y'all energy, but it is showing stress relations within a family or a job. So I don't know if some of you are dealing with some people that maybe you're working with, and it's like they're not putting in their all, or they're not motivated, or they're not doing everything they could be. I mean, this could be somebody looking at you that way, but I don't think so, because in the money sector, you actually have somebody who's looking at you favorably. And I definitely feel like that there is some energy of like somebody thinking that, okay, this, they got it, they're doing the right thing. So I'm wondering if it's somebody that you work with. Queen of Cups. Remember, we saw the cups over here in the bad spell work where this person was stressed. Some of you could be dealing with somebody that is stressed out. Maybe they're not pulling their load. Maybe this person is feeling a little bit overwhelmed, and it flows into you. Could be a coworker, could be a friend. Looks like that there may be, let's see, Devil card in reverse, and this is breaking free, reclaiming power. So for some of you, we definitely have somebody who's going through something with moods or not feeling up to par. I really don't think this is you, but for some of you, it could be. It could be an energy that you're working through. We have the Nine of Swords, and this is facing fears, focused on opportunities. So when we look at it at the beginning, there could be some competition with a job where it's like, okay, I'm putting myself out there, the timing is not right. Stress relationships are coming in, somebody's in their feelings. And then we have some fears about moving forward. Could be that this is a competitive person. Empress, something is not birthing. This is not you, though. I think some of you might be working with somebody or have somebody around you that is having a hard time moving forward. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, and this is seeking freedom. So this is a pull away. Some of you might be having a situation where you are no longer wanting to pour energy into somebody because of the mood, or they're stressing you out. And we saw this in the bad spell work with a water sign energy, somebody that is overly emotional. Maybe they're a little bit confused. So for some, this could be family. This could be a family member. This could be a friend that maybe you pulled away from, or they started to pull away from you. Let's see where it's going, Sag. The World. Completing a project, moving on. Queen of Pentacles, business-like, organized, focused in on the money. And then we have Five of Wands in reverse, harmony, peace, breakthrough, positive changes. Five of Pentacles. I think some of you are walking away from something that is not moving forward. It's like, I'm not making the money that I need. The timing of something is not right. I feel stressed about something. You also could be working for somebody that is in a leadership position that they might be going through something. and things are blocked for them. And because things are blocked for them, it may trickle over to you. I feel like for some reason y'all are wanting to be more independent. So some of y'all might be looking at a job where it's like, I'm not attached to this. I want to move on and maybe do something more for me, consulting or doing something that you're focused in on what you're trying to do, because we have a completion of a project and the Queen of Pentacles is moving on. Now, typically Queen of Pentacles would be towards Capricorn, Virgo, but I feel like that there's this big pull towards money, and all this money in your money sector makes me think that this is an aspect of you, male or female. I'm focused on my money. I'm completing my goals, and I might be separating from something that is really not letting me grow to the level that I want to grow. With the Five of Pentacles, we have perseverance, a renewed hope, finding employment. Two of Cups, new partnership that's coming in. Ten of Pentacles, some of you are walking away from something, because Ten of Pentacles is in reverse. Some of you are walking towards something that is more money. I'm moving on to a relationship that has more money. I'm moving on to a job that has more money. So there may be something, yeah. Eight of Swords, release, mental clarity. If you've been like maybe loyal to a situation, but you haven't been growing, it looks like there's something that's coming in this month that makes me look at other opportunities. You may also have somebody who approaches you with an opportunity. Mental clarity comes in. Now, we do have the King of Wands, and this is in reverse, though. And this is somebody who's prideful. They can be arrogant. They can be overbearing. Where is this taking you? Queen of Swords. You might be knocking heads with an air sign person. That would be me and Jazz. Mental clarity is coming in, though, but it looks like that there is a release and somebody feeling like it's time to move on. Two of Wands is planning, personal power, strength, support. And then we have something. Jazz says she got to get the fuck out of this mofo. Death card, transformation, endings, and new beginnings. So that could be. That could be definitely a move. Some of you, though, the move may be coming in because of a King of Cups or a partnership. Well, you don't have to move in with nobody. Maybe you meeting somebody, and for some of you, that could make sense why there's a foot in and a foot out. You might be trying to make some type of decision. Do I want to leave this job, or do I just want to get another job that's going to supplement my income? Do I want to move this house, or am I going to live over here for 6 months and then live over here for 6 months? Am I ready to move? Am I not ready to move? There's something that comes in where there's a decision. Now, the World card is definitely travel. So for some of you, for her, it could be that maybe she gets a job in the UK and she goes and she works over there for 6 months, but when she comes back here, she still has her room. For some of you, there may be something where you're splitting residence or even citizenship. I'm not sure. Some of you, there may be this thing of you're outgrowing something and there's no more room for you to expand. So it could be I'm looking for a new partnership. Now, for a few of you, you could be walking away from somebody that they're unambitious. You don't think the way I think. You don't want what I want. And we come over here with a new partnership that's being formed. Peace, harmony, perseverance, a change for the better. But for some of you with the Five of Pentacles, this is like, I'm at a job or something that's not fulfilling me. I'm not growing. I got to make another partnership. Finding a new job, partnership comes in, loss of community, mental clarity. I see things straight. Be careful of being too prideful, though. Be careful of walking away and being ungrateful. And that, I think, honestly, this could be with a job or anything. Like, thank you. I really need you anyway. F you. I see you on the other side. Don't do that. Don't do that, Sagittarius, because you might be burning bridges unnecessarily. You might need them. And I'm not saying that you have to go back, but it's still, for some of y'all, this is networking. This is how you're moving forward. So if you burn the networking bridge, people know people who know people who know people. Now, for some of you, if this is the family and you are butting heads, it is still showing. And I've been telling Jazz that she been a little bit salty lately. And the cards are, yeah, King of Wands in reverse. That is you. Prideful, overbearing, arrogant, power abuser.
You haven't been saying that. That's not that.
I've been telling you, you've been a little spicy lately.
That's not that.
And then the Queen of Swords in the upright, independent, tough. You ain't gonna talk to me that way. What we been doing?
Shit, cause who you talking to?
We've been doing that.
Cause who you talking to?
We have been doing that. So 2 of Wands, planning. And then the Death card, transformations, ending, a new beginning. Now, this could be an ending to the arguments, how you communicate, and then a new beginning. But this also could be sister girl gonna find her own place and,
Girl gotta go.
and be happy. So, and I'm gonna be happy for her.
Okay, that means a lot.
So, Sagittarius is good. It is good. It's literally showing some of y'all are walking away from something that maybe you've outgrown. You know, she's been with me since day zero. Day zero. How old are you now?
28.
You're 28.
27.
Oh my God. Yeah, it's time for her to go, y'all. So let's see. Well, save your bread up, baby, and fly like the eagle you are. Well, I guess since you're a fire sign, you'd be the phoenix. All right. So Sagittarius. Bottom card. Oh, release fear.
Let's do it. Let's go.
Release fear.
Let's go, Sagittarius.
Stop inventing scary stories about the future. Stay in the now and affirm your thoughts. Maybe some of y'all are stuck in a situation, or were, because it looks like you're going to come out of it, because you were scared what the outcome is going to be. If I move, am I going to be okay? If I leave this job, am I going to be okay? If I leave this relationship, am I going to be okay? For some of you, you've outgrown something. You have to go ahead and go anywhere. Finding your purpose. And that probably is what's leading you to move forward, is that you feel pulled in a different direction. Now, practice patience could be that it's not happening overnight. And you know, you fire signs. If it doesn't happen immediately, you get discouraged, you start feeling a certain way. This is press the pause button, take a day off from being frustrated with yourself and others. Patience reaps great rewards. Finding your purpose. When you feel like you don't fit into this world, remember that you are here to help create a better one. A tender heart is a treasure. So we have releasing fear, finding your purpose, but being patient about the outcome of the situation. Let's see. Guidance. So it looks like that you're waiting for something to come in to tell you what way you should go. And you are having a lot of spiritual guidance around you. Pay attention to synchronicities, angel numbers, songs, things that repeat, cycles that keep coming back around. Dreams offer wisdom beyond logic. Tonight, ask a question before bed. In the morning, write down the dream and look for the answer. So this is basically, go to your spirits. Go to your guides and ask them what you need to do. The other thing is, be lighthearted. Not everything needs to be solved or, controlled, or, it's not that deep. So set your intention to be easygoing and playful today. Gift yourself with some carefree time. Yeah, sometimes Jazz be coming in too intense, y'all. I'm gonna tape this to your mirror. Be lighthearted. Have some fun. Stop tripping.
Things be fun about in this house, but now things need to get done.
Whatever. Be lighthearted. And that's what I'm gonna leave y'all on. Let's see. Let's see if there's any other thing. Embrace your imperfections. Use your protection. Be careful with overdoing it on your phones and computers. Too much sensory overload, and trust your intuition. So this is like, sometimes, you're utilizing other outside distractions that instead of helping to calm that energy down, that fire energy, all it does is hype you back up. So spirit is like, let's calm down, let's enjoy some good energy, and let the intuition come through. There's a lot of growth that's coming through, and I think maybe you just need to see it. There's walking away from something that is no longer, beneficial, and it's not necessarily a bad thing. And that's where the release the fear is. It's like, okay, it's time to move forward and go, because it's for your betterment. All right, Sag, love y'all, take care.